right, left-hand side, we will have the Goon Squad, and we will have Dan playing the Tassler, who will be going to the top lane. We will have Goat playing the Stitches this time in the middle lane. At the bottom lane, we will have Bro Montan once again on that Rhaegar he's been so clutch with. Hosty will be playing the Sergeant Hammer, and joining them in the bottom will be Tripod playing that ETC.
And the right hand side, it's going to be a 7-man push mid to start things off. We have Idra on Baylog, Eric, and Olaf. I got all three this time. ZP's on the Diablo, Faye on Valor, Mad Timmy on Malfurion, and Korth on Luck, finishing things off on one of his better heroes, the Tyrande. And something I want to highlight before we go into any action here is that Goon Squad seem to have quite a few flex players. Goat on the Stitches this time. Dayan has been playing Hammer all of tonight. But he's now on the Tassler, and Hosty is now rotating over to the Hammer player.
Yep. Well, that's actually good. It just shows the flexibility of all the players, and maybe they're all just really trying out stuff to see how it works out for them, and maybe we'll secure a couple of actual roles for some players when it goes on. But being able to see that all of them can actually play different heroes here is actually really nice to see that they put in the practice and they trust each other to play all these different sorts of heroes.
Yeah, and the top lane, as we suggested, we have the Vikings going up against Dayan, so we're actually going to get a good counter push here on the Tassadar. I have yet to see a lane that Tassadar can really lose hard, and I doubt the Vikings will change that one. As it's going to be a tri-lane down bot. Tripod, Bro Montana, and Hosty, they just need to get set up in this bush here, get themselves sieged, and start hammering away on this tower like Hosty's about to do.
Goat actually taking a bit of damage there. Looks like he will be able to get out. The hook goes down on the ZP. Will he almost has enough damage with the help of the towers to be able to secure the kill, but ZP able to get out in the end there. In the bottom lane, we almost have one tower going down already, which is going to be a nice little experience lead for the Goon Squad there. Faye coming down to help out Mad Timmy in the bottom. We do have the bottom shrine being picked up by the Goon Squad, and right now it looks like they're just going to look to push this top tower down so they can get even more of an experience.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they have lane dominance down here. Faye really can't de-push this, as now ZP's is joining them, and his only hope is to just slam straight onto Hammer, flip back into the team, and in fact it's going to be Bro Montana over the wall.
That's very nice. Going to run into Cthulhu, get snared up right there, and that will be a nice little pickup for EG.
Well, really nice pick there from ZP. Knows his hero, knows his limitations, knows what he's capable of. And that's something that Bro Montana might have to learn there. And EG
nice
now have both shrines.
By there, but a really good stun coming out from Cthulhu is going to allow Faye to go ahead and escape there. Good little roll by her to dodge out the power side at the very beginning, but the hook coming out from Goat almost secured the kill. We'll have the top shrine being contested by Dan right there. Idra trying to do whatever he can, actually doing a lot of damage. Will he be able to escape? He throws on the shield right there and actually stayed in there for a lot longer than I thought. Both of them going back and forth. Looks like there will be a kill picked up in the bottom lane though.
There will be indeed. That ZP's overextending a little bit there. They have complete control of this bottom shrine, do Goon Squad, and they are going into the level 6 with a slight XP lead. Hosty now, he's so confident in his ability, he's just happy to siege up, get 2-3 shots off on the tower, and just back right away from there. That's not what you want to see though. Go, unfortunately, having a bit of a connection issue there. Going to ping onto the ETC just to make sure they are able to control him for a bit. And it's a shame that it's happening now in the final, as Bro Montana and Hosty just hanging into this bot lane 2 versus 3 now, as they're going to give this one away. They can't fight this 2v3. It now relies on Dayan to take this top shrine back, and it looks like he's going to at least be able to make it neutral here before Idra's able to get close.
Yep, and Stitch is actually taking a bit of damage. Don't know how too much I feel about that, but yeah, of course you gotta do what you gotta do. It is the finals, so hopefully he will reconnect soon. And right now they'll just have to play a really safe game, knowing that Stitches is the bot, and the bots aren't the smartest things in the world. So right now we do have both shrines are going to be captured by EG right now, and 3 members in the mid lane are going to get jumped upon by EG right here. Bro Montana actually taking a lot of damage. Will he fall right there? Yes, he will. And that will be a 1 for 1 in 0.25, as Olaf did fall in the top lane right there, but still.
Dragonite going across to Faye now. She's just going to punt Hosty away. It's going to unfortunately miss the gates. So is he a little bit further away than maybe normally, and Goat is back. Luckily for him, he didn't die, but did cause a Dragon Knight. It's going to rotate up towards top now. Dayan is left to defend this. Will be joined by Hosty though, so they have a good defense up here at least.
Yeah, and so Hosty's going to go and siege up. That's going to be a lot of damage going down onto the Dragon Knight. We do have the sun coming out, but just still the amount of damage coming out. Hosty is going to have to move over to this top one so he can get enough damage on the Faye, as she was out of the range of the siege mode right there. So Dam actually taking a bit of damage. Just going to get stunned up right there. We'll, nope, just be able to dimensional shift out to safety right there. Might have to back. Both towers are down though. We do have Stitches and the rest of EG actually moving up to the top.
Yep, they've moved up to try and support the Dragon Knight once it's fallen, and Faye is going to be getting away from that one. Took some damage, but obviously nothing too fatal, as now we do have EG soaking up mid lane. They've just hit level 10 and they look to punish Bro Montana. He's going to face check, find ZP. ZP going to headbutt, knock back into stun, fire, lightning breath coming out, and that is a dead Bro Montana.
Yeah, so unfortunately the disconnect kind of showing its weight here. Faye though taking a bit of damage, will be able to dodge that hook out. Finally level 10 being picked up for the Goon Squad right here. We're going to go have Napalm Strike on the Sergeant Hammer, Ancestral Healing coming out for the Rhaegar. Although, get back to that in a second, as Goat is going to be picked up right there. Will the kill be able to come out? Almost able to get away. Yes, he will be able to get away. ZP taking a bit of damage, but Hosty is going to get locked up right there. So is Tripod, but both of them are going to be able to get away, as the Longbow is doing a lot of damage right now. Getting back to those talents, we will have the Archon being picked up on Tassar, Future Bob being picked up by Stitch, and the Mosh Pit being picked up by ETC.
Yeah, so kind of as we expected here. The only real thing to interrupt the Mosh Pit is going to be the Tyrande, Lunar Flare, or Diablo. Now, there was no real risk of... Well, of course we saw Strafe being picked up before anything happened. Goat now getting engaged.
Getting picked up, or Goat doing a lot of damage on the Goat. Oh, yes, he will be picked up right there. Hosty trying to do what he can with Tripod to get him out of that trouble, but not enough, and there's another kill going and expanding that experience lead for EG.
Yep, so they have just hit level 12. They have a whole level lead across now over the team of Goon Squad. Bro Montana trying to defend this bot lane by himself, but look, ZP's and Cawthorn Luck just going to be taking away these siege giants. Tripod looking to actually come across here, will spot them out. ZP's kind of low. They have the hammer sieged up over the other side of the wall, getting some free damage down onto ZP's, and they could actually take this camp away. Dayan's coming in from behind.
But Tripod taking a lot. He will get knocked up by that Ancestral Heal, but it won't be enough, as the Lightning Breath does come to do a lot of damage. But Dayan coming from the backside with that Archon Farm is actually doing a lot of damage, but ZP not taking too much is going to be able to get popped up there. We do have the Future Bio to kind of zone out. He will get stunned up by the Lunar Flare, with Faye almost taking out Tassadar there. Just not enough, and even though they were able to pick up, or they actually weren't able to pick up, so they actually did lose the siege camp and lost one member. So EG just really taking advantage of this game right now and just really pushing it. Goat getting caught out right there is going to take a lot of damage. He won't be able to get past this wall of people. The body block is too real. Bro Montana actually will get locked up there, but is luckily enough inside of the gate to be able to get away. And we actually did have Hosty was able to pick up that shrine in the bottom, so it will be right now neutral for a couple more seconds until Faye is able to pick it up.
Yep, as now Idra is ready and waiting there with Eric, and he is going to take that. So the longbow is going to be a little bit weaker. It is off a cooldown, so it is available, but of course not as strong. Idra going to be pushing down this mid lane with this Dragon Knight. Gets one tower. You can actually see where he's kind of not paying attention to the Dragon Knight as he kind of stutter steps and looking at his other Vikings across the map. This is going to be another tower here, or at least it should be. It's going to fall to the flame, as now the rest of the Vikings have joined.
Yep, the hook barely missing, but unfortunately it would have been on ZP right there. Not the best target that they want to pick up. They're kind of forcing them out for a little bit. We do have Tassar here in the top lane trying to get as much experience as he can for his team. Hydra trying to go back in, but with that Sergeant Hammer a little bit in a bad situation. He's going to be locked up a little bit right here, but nothing too much. Tripod is going to get locked up by that Lunar Player. The Ancestral Healing going down easily onto him, knowing that he was going to be in a bad situation. Although he's not going to be stopped as he falls right there. And right now we do have the rest of the EG trying to jump onto Hosty right now. Hosty's going to have the thrusters away as Bro Montana tries to get in, but will he be able to escape? He's going to jump into his trouble form. He will be able to get away right there, but that will be a fort in the favor of EG.
And meanwhile in the top lane, Dayan has picked up one or two towers. I believe he only picked up one, but he wasn't there for the team fight, and he's now going to get collapsed upon. He needs to get out of here, And it might be a little bit too late. Faye is already here. Dayan sees this. He does have his dimensional shift available to him, as he is going to use it. He doesn't have it when it activates on 10%. He took Shrink Ray instead, trying to get rid of one of the threats in the form of a Valor, or I'd assume Diablo Tyrande, but this is going to be a top 4 in the favor of EG.
And so EG just really taking it away with the bandages that they've had. Really hard to see what they can do. Bro Montana once again getting jumped in right here. A lot of damage going down, so he's gonna have to pop that ancestral healing on himself. So that will be the next one. Katana actually getting picked up. Will this be a kill for it? Yes, it will be a kill picked up. The lightning breath does come out. Charbot taking a lot of damage. Will they be able to get the kill onto him there? A lot of damage going down from that straight right there. It's gonna be able to pick up a kill onto Bro Montana right there. And Charbot barely making it away. Stitches will be picked up. Goat unfortunately not able to make it out. And he'll be sent back to the Goat Simulator right now, waiting for the respawn, as EG is going to be able to push their advantage.
Yeah, 1 for 2 trade there in favour of EG, although the XP isn't too bad for Goon Squad, of course. The comeback mechanics in this game just means that EG have this now only 1 level lead, soon to be 2 once they hit level 17. Goon Squad really need to wait for the 16 talents to come in. We see the 16 talents for EG. Blood for Blood, we have Norse Force, Tenacious Roots, Shooting Star, and of course Imposing Presence on the Diablo. Really want to stop ETC auto-attacking, Tassador auto-attacking, and Hammer auto-attacking as well.
And they have the damage, and we see they have the damage. The only problem is are they able to get that damage down without risking too much? Lately they've been just the lightning breath really showing its strength right here from ZP, just doing so much. Hosty being caught in a bad position. Lightning breath coming out. He's gonna have to use those sorcerers to get away. We do have the ancestral healing coming out. Tripod actually having a really good mosh pit coming out, but will it be enough? No. Damn, taking a lot of damage. Tripod taking a lot of damage. Goat's having to pop that huge ball to get out. Tripod actually getting knocked back by ZP there. Will not be able to escape. Hosty trying to do what he can to get Hydra out of that longbow, but not enough damage is coming out, as that ancestral healing was popped so early, was not able to help out Tripod in that situation. Damn, actually being picked up right there, able to get away, but Goat over here having a 1v1 with Faye. Faye is going to say not today, and she's going to go ahead and pick up that kill right there, as ZP is looking to try to find another pick onto someone else from the Goon Squad team.
Yeah, trying to go for this now. They do pick up Hosty. He is able to thrust his way out of there though. That team fight, Idra just completely zoned out Hosty while still dealing damage because of the way the longbow works. And Hosty just couldn't get any damage output, as now Dayan having to dodge that. Lunar Flare using his dimensional shift. If he gets caught now, he has no form of escape. Hosty trying to do his best to depush this, but it's Dragon Knight time, and that's going to be Eric in there in the form of Idra.
Yep. And honestly, these strafes are doing huge damage in these fights. Yeah. Faye sitting at 51,000 hero damage, just doing whatever she can to make sure these fights swing in their way. ZB coming out, picking up Hosty there. Hosty's going to go ahead and get that ancestral healing popped on really early. Katanlock taking a lot of damage. Will Katanlock be able to fall? Yes, he will. But Hosty is taking too much damage. Can't get around that meat shield of a Diablo. Just going to fall also. Right now it's a 1-for-1 in favor probably of EGS. They do have this Dragon Knight pushing, but they're going to try to turn on the Faye right here. Will they be able to get the kill? ZP will actually fall before that. Matt Timmy will be the next one. Will they be able to pick it up? Matt Timmy is going to fall right there. Aja is going to have one of his little Vikings fall right there. But what will happen next? We do have Tripod trying to get on to Olaf right there. And will they be able to pick it up? Olaf running away.
There it is.
Go able to pick it up. And Aja now will have to be careful with this last Viking, and this Dragon Knight may not be able to escape.
So, I'm not too sure what actually turned that fight. It was like, all EG. And then suddenly, Goon Squad were like, guys, we need to start playing loud. Let's turn this. And that's exactly what they did. They took 2 Vikings down. Tyrande fell. They almost got onto Faye. ZP's fell. Mad Timmy fell as well. It was effectively a 4-for-1, I think. And now they've pulled back some of their level. They're now just about a level difference. They picked up this hard camp. If they push for this fort, then that will bring their levels even back, well, the XP a little bit more back in their favour. But they could take another fight at this stage and still be okay and come out on top, because EG still aren't level 20.
So I really want to say that probably was the fact that Hydra could not use boat right there.
Yeah.
The boat was not able to be used, and the Dragon Knight is a good pushing tool, but not a really good teamfight tool. Yes, it can do a good bit of damage, but not as much as the boat, and the boat just has so much zoning potential, as you said before. Actually, ZP gonna get locked in right here. He's probably gonna have to pop something soon. He's gonna sit there trying to get in a better position. Looks like a good watch pit going down, but tripod will fall right there before the ancestral healing can come out. A lot of damage coming out from that lightning breath. The strafe coming out. Also, Goat is in a bit of a bad position. We do have the longbow this time actually doing a really good job of doing damage and zoning them out. That'll be a 2 for 0. Damn, might be the next one we picked up. Posse in a bad position will be the next one we picked up. We do have the ancestral healing going down, but it is onto the Tassadar, so it will be a 3 for 0 in favor of EG Gaming.
Yeah, and they could push this one through. And let's take a quick look at the damage. Siege damage, 106k coming out from Valor. That's almost double. In fact, it's about 150% that of the Sergeant Hammer. Tasta has 86k, but the Diablo hero damage is what I want to look at. 38,000. That is a lot of damage coming out from him, and that's essentially just from the lightning breath. 66k hero damage from the Valor. That's essentially just from strafe as well. Putting out good damage output is Faye. As the level 20 talents have come in, that's Storm talents and Heroics. We have 2 Bolt the Storms, Tyrande and Valor. We have 2 Storm Shields, Malfurion and Diablo. And of course the Ragnarok and Roll. The Longbow can attack 2 targets at once, and the range of its mortar increased by 100%. Idra taking that one.
And as I said earlier, I do believe that Goon Squad were able to win that team fight just due to the fact that Hydra was not able to use that longboat. That longboat came out and just it was a completely different story in that team fight. EG did a very good job. Unfortunately, we did not see Bro Montana coming out with a really good ancestral heal. He will actually be picked up right here. We do have an automatic lightning breath coming out. He was able to heal himself up with that ancestral heal. A lot of damage going down onto Mad Timmy. Will they be able to pick him up right here? He was able to have to use that spot. But Posse taking a lot of damage right there. It was being forced out by Idra. So we're going to have to see what happens right here. We do have the future bog coming out. The 2-man Lunar Player coming out. They're going to be able to pick up Goat. The longbow is coming out. Will it be able to pick up Burma? He's having to run away right now, which means he has no use in these fights. Tripod taking a lot of damage. He is going to fall right now along with Hossie. It's going to be a 3 for 0 in favor of EG. And once again, just wow. And wow, actually Tesla are being picked up also in the end there, so it will be a 4 for 0.
So now this bot keep is down 30 seconds or so before anyone from Goon Squad does get up. Faye now just vaulting forward. They're going to be going for this core. 16 minutes in, level 21 to 19. 30 seconds still before anyone comes up. You've got to think this is EG's game. And, well, they've had a really, really strong performance on Dragonshire. Their cost hollow early game left a little bit to be desired, but EG coming in here. They're going to win this series 2-0, get themselves some monthly ladder points. And, of course, the $100 that is effectively pizza money. If you were to give an MVP to someone, who would it be?
For this game, I would have to give it to Hydra.
Yep.
The longboat just, it really showed how strong it was. He played the Vikings really well, and the fight that they had against the against the Goon Squad there, and he wasn't in it, it showed how much they needed it. And so he comes out in the fight after that. They lost that fight, but the next fight they had, he was there, and he's like, okay, I will pop boat this time, and I will show you that you only won that fight because I wasn't in boat that time. He played it so well. He was able to get them around the map to where they needed to be, and I do have to say that he played that game very, very well that time. Now, if we're giving an overall MVP, I'm going to have to throw it over to Bro Montana.
Yeah.
Despite that one ancestral heal on that one fight in the Bruiser camp, his ancestral heals are on point. And people can say what they want, those things are hard to land perfectly, and he landed so many perfectly. So I'm going to have to give him overall MVP, but for the MVP of this game, I'd have to give it to Hydra.
Yeah, I completely agree. Idra had a great final there, that second game on Dragonshire, but I have to say, Goon Squad just impressed me throughout most of tonight.
Yes.
For a team that came in as their second tournament as a 5-man, really, really strong from them. And Bro Montana's ults were just on point against Nexus Globetrotters, Keefers and co. So they were really well played, but that is it for us tonight. GG to Evil Geniuses. They take the series 2-0, guys. Thanks to all of you that have stayed with us.